Hello, everybody. So, I thought that in honour of Dustin's recent appearance at court, I would continue with the chat log to remind ourselves of the type of character he is. Not that we need that much reminding, but I do enjoy going through these chat logs every now and again. It's been difficult to get through this one. It's like I mentioned in the recent stream that I did. It's not easy to go through for various reasons, is because, well, it's just pretty sick. You know, it's one of the I think there's worse chat logs out there, but it's not. I enjoy going through it. Enjoy is probably the wrong word, because enjoy is like fun. And it's like something sort of, you know, you get pleasure out of it. I don't get any pleasure out of it, but I do find it interesting. And it's like my fascination with studying the darker aspects of human nature. You know, this is no different, really, because you're delving into someone who's just. It's interesting because someone's in a position where they think they can get away with anything. They're letting the deepest, darkest fantasies come to light. Really, I think that's what I like about the chat log. Is it's just somebody. It's the darker aspects of someone, and it's manifesting. You know, in written language, and there's a lot of dynamics at play, because you've got somebody who is underage. You know, hundreds of miles away in some cases. You know, you've got the person who's a little bit paranoid because they think the law might be involved. You know, it's over. There's no face-to-face meeting at this point. So there's a lot of factors at play. There's a lot of dynamics in what's going on. It's not just a straightforward conversation between two people standing in front of each other. It's via the internet, which is new as far as you know, it's at this point, the internet, people are still getting used to it and the effect it's had on our life. It's illegal. You know, there's so many factors at play that make it interesting. We left it last time, I believe, at probably the most famous and disgusting. And there is a humorous element to it as well, because of the way that the interviewer, the police cop, did I just say police cop? It's that right. Here we are. We're 2-3 minutes in, and I've done a Simpsons reference. It's that that one where he what is it? They're watching a TV show, and the lead character's called Homer Simpson, and it's called Police Cops, isn't it? Oh no, it's the cops. Worse, the police cops. Oh, it's funny, that one. Take this back to a hideout. We'll break into it later. Oh no, it's anyway. What are we up to? Oh yeah, so yeah, this bit here is fucking. I mean, ugh. You know, it's like it's like when he's doing the interview and Dustin's trying to wriggle out of it, innit? And he's like, and then the interviewer he kind of throws it upon him, doesn't he? He's like, where do you want it first, mouth, pussy, or ass? He's like, and he's just trying to worm his way out of it. It's like, how could you justify saying that to a 13-year-old? It's nuts, isn't it? Well, there is no justification, is there? Well, let's start off here, shall we? Are you gonna... I don't even like repeating it, because I don't even like saying it. It's weird. I'll let you read it, but there you go. Are you gonna swallow my... I think that beat you. Why you say that? Well, something to do with the fact that she's fucking 13, Dustin. Oh, you think that she is? Do girls like to do that? Some do. I want you to try it one time. K, if I don't like it, you're going to be mad. It takes my brain quite a bit to process all the you to be, you know what I mean? It's like the reading becomes familiar because your brain is so used to the characters that it just reads it automatically. It's a little, it's like an automatic process, and when it's all jumbled up and it's out of context, and you're not used to it, it takes you a little bit longer. Or maybe I'm just thick. You're gonna be mad. No, isn't that like? You're not struck me about when he says no there. It's like he's just said no because he has to say that. He's smart enough to know that he can't be disappointed or let it know that he would be disappointed. But there's no follow on from that, is there? There's like, if you was genuinely like concerned, let's just say that this was like a consenting adult relationship, of which it isn't something that I would ask someone, but let's just say someone asked it, and then that question came to the forefront of like, you're going to be mad if you don't like it. And then you responded. If it was a genuine response, you'd go, no, of course not. Don't ask such a silly question. I mean, what kind of a guy would ever be mad at you? And he just goes, no. Like he kind of is. You know what I mean? I might be reading too much into it, but that's what we do when we analyse these chats. K, cool, then I can try. As long as you'll still suck my dick. I mean, that just shows the lack of kind of empathy that he. I mean, not that. It seems like such a ridiculously obvious thing to say, but it shows that he's got no regard. I mean, as long as you'll still suck my dick. Do you know what I mean? It's like, I think what happens. I'm not trying to like justify or people's behaviour. It's like I have got criticism for that in some of my videos, but I think what happens with people like Dustin is they don't see these people as human beings. They just see them as a sex object, and it's easier for them to dismiss having to be a human being to them. It's easier for them, well, it's not easier to dismiss, but it's easier for them to treat these people like objects. And to be fair, that's what we all do when we judge someone, or we dehumanize people. And that doesn't mean doing things in massive, it can be like little things like argue. It's like I work in quite a dynamic environment as with regard to lots of different characters in different departments, blah blah blah, a lot of strong characters, ambitious people, and it's very difficult to remain grounded and not judge people. I'm not like I struggle with not going out of my way to dislike people. That people have certain traits that I severely dislike, and every time I come in a bad mood and judge one of them people, I'm dehumanising them in a way, to a minor degree compared to what this guy's doing. But he basically, people like him, I believe that they're so wrapped up and caught up in these impulses and this drive, this incessant need that they have, that they just forget that person is no longer a human being. And that's especially true because there is no real person here. There's not. You're on the internet, and it's going to be a completely different. It's even easier in that circumstance, isn't it? Because you've not got a person in front of you. That person hasn't become a reality to you yet. You know what I mean? It's like. It's so easy for them, but he still the thing is, he believes that there's a person there at this point, so that doesn't justify it. You deserve to be punished if you're doing this kind of shit severely, because you're not asked about the consequences to that person. You're not concerned with them at all. It's all about you satisfying your own sexual twisted desires, and it really. It's pretty bad, isn't it? Let's be honest. I've not even. They say sometimes it's sweet, sometimes sour, sometimes. Oh, fucking hell, Dustin. What have you heard about sex? that it's cool and fun. Who do you know that has had sex? My boyfriend, my best friend, but my best friend sis. How old is she? 16. How many has she fucked? Don't know. She got a BF. I can't wait to make you moan. Is that good? Yeah. Okay, cool. Who do you belong? Oh my god. Who do you belong to? I mean, it's all. You know, there's people that say, and I do buy into it. It depends which perspective that you're looking at it from. That all of these type of crimes all stem from power and control, and of course it's true. Especially, you know, if you really dig deep enough, you could pretty much say that about most actions that people take, especially, well, but obviously here, who do you belong to? You know, he doesn't just get off on the sexual element and satisfying that biological sexual desire. It's also this power trip that he's on, and which most people, I think it's a massive factor in these people being attracted to younger people, because it's total control, it's total power. You know, it's you've got someone who's vulnerable, who can't defend themselves, who is not an adult. You know, they're there to be protected by us. This is what makes it so fascinating to me, and equally so disturbing. How can these people just, you know, these people who, it's ingrained within us to protect our young, and these people just don't have that? Is it that these desires that they've got, just because the drive to reproduce, and I'm not saying that all these people's drives are, you know, it's all the biological urge in us to reproduce it's massive. It's a huge factor in our being. We're sexual creatures, you know, so it's a massive, you know, to eat, to reproduce, you know, it's so massively a part of ourselves, our sexuality. So it's so strong. And I think that it's so strong with some people that it just overrides everything else. It's like a control in a computer, a computer program overrides every other program, because it's so powerful and it's so well wired into the being. It's quite crazy. But like I said, it's fascinating. I don't know what that says about me, about why. I remember I sat down a couple of nights ago, and I don't really have many evenings in where I'm just sat doing fuck all. I'm quite productive. I always like to do stuff, you know, whether it be exercise or, you know, an evening out or whatever it might be. But every now and again, it's nice to just do fuck all, innit? You know what I mean? So I was just sat down, got on the couch, and like every now and again, I'll treat myself to, you know, junk food. Very, very rarely, because I really watch what I'm eating now. But every now and again, I'll get like a bag of chips or something. Potato chips, as you guys call them. And I remember I was like flicking through Netflix, and every single thing that it recommended and all of my previously watched was all like true crime and pretty dark stuff. I was thinking, fucking hell, I need to like cheer it up a little bit. But everything I watch is all streaming now or downloaded or something. I need to get Disney Plus when that comes out, and then I can watch The Simpsons and lighten things up a little bit, because I believe there's 30 seasons on there when that comes out. So it's only out in the UK in 2 weeks. I'm going to have to start. Yeah, I don't want to become depressed or anything. Because you run the risk, you know what I mean? If you're... You've got to balance things out a bit. If you spend all your time studying all this shit, you know, you're not going to get much joy out of life. I want you to say I belong to you, Dustin. I mean, here we go again. You know, he wants her to say it. I want you to say I belong to you. It's a combination of depravity, total lack of empathy, many things that have occurred that have created this monster. it's crazy, isn't it? It really is. I want you to say it. He's not only happy with having this, what he believes is this girl to do whatever he wants. He wants her to come out with certain, wants her to repeat it back to him. That's very, very common, isn't it? It's common in like consenting adult relationships, you know, sexual foreplay and stuff like that. And when, people say shit to each other, nothing, people want to get off on that, that's fine. But, in this situation, as we can imagine, as we know, you don't need me to tell you, it certainly isn't right. I belong to Dustin. Like that? Yeah, I want to hear you say that on the phone. Okay, when I call you, I will say it. I want to get you drunk. Oh no. Oh dear, oh dear. It's getting worse, this, isn't it? I wasn't prepared for it just shows, I wouldn't say I'm naive, but maybe I just choose not to, maybe I don't let my mind extend that far. I'm just not really sat down and thought how bad it'd be, actually, in my defence, but it's getting worse. It's like, not only is he happy with having total control over this girl and telling her to, ignore her father and I want you to do this and this, that and the other. He now wants to get her drunk. I'd not noticed this before. That's like a separate charge. You can get done for attempting to administer alcohol, can't you? Didn't some people? Because that was kind of a factor in a lot of the stings, wasn't it? The Mike's Hard Lemonade, I got some Jägermeister. Do you? Cool, that'd be fun. Yeah, have you ever drank alcohol? What's alcohol? Is that like a new alcohol pop? Yeah, nope. Heard it's lots of fun, though. Would you be mad if I got you drunk and had sex with you, however I wanted, and you... Oh my fucking God. Jesus Christ. This makes lawns look like just a misguided nursery fucking rhyme, this chat log. It really does. I mean, look at this. Would you be mad if I got you drunk and had sex with you however I wanted and you woke up the next day in pain? That takes this chat log to a whole nother level, that does. Because what he's basically saying is he wants a comatose. In my opinion. He wants her to be... He doesn't... I mean, you go out with girls and you have it's nice if you get drunk together sometimes, just because it's fun. You can get up to crazy shit and that. It's just, have a bit of a dance and all that kind of stuff. And as soon as I saw that word, when he said that have you ever drank alcohol before, I thought, I want to get you drunk is where it first came out with. I kind of knew where he was going with it. But I didn't expect him to come out with this. Do you know what I mean? Would you be mad if I got you drunk and had sex with you however I wanted and you woke up the next day in pain? Now, he's even trying to legitimise it with her. He wants to do it and doesn't want to deal with the repercussions of her complaining about it, basically. It doesn't get... It's like I've said to you many, many times, I'm sorry to sound like a broken record. I don't do these things to spread hate. I don't want people to turn into vigilantes and be filled with hatred. The one thing I like to do in these videos, if we can understand evil, it kind of it dispels it. My beliefs are that nobody in their deepest core of being is inherently evil. Some of my friends disagree with me on that, and I appreciate, that's fine. So, but I still like to delve in as much as I can and understand it. However, this is, like I said, I don't like the fact that, people could listen to my video and then just put them in a negative mind frame, and I don't want that. You know what I mean? But I suppose just watch an episode of The Simpsons after this, will you? You don't want to be feeling like this, but this is pretty bad. There's I can't really find the words at the minute. Would you be mad if I got you drunk and had sex with you however I wanted and you woke up the next day in pain? So there's a lot. There's a lot to look at there. There really is. Because it's like, he's basically, let's put it this way, he wants to drug her. She's young, she's not going to be used to alcohol. He wants to get her drunk so she doesn't know what the fuck she's doing. He wants her to sort of consent beforehand so he doesn't get complained. It's ridiculous. There's no real intelligent thought processes behind this. And this bit here, had sex with you however I wanted. So he just wanted this object, this real life human, to violate. And then to add on to that, he wants her to be in pain. He's getting off on the fact that she's going to wake up, that it's going to hurt her. That basically he wants to do whatever. Try not to image it in your brain, because I just got a vision then of something, of that fucker. But he wants it. You know what I mean? It's as bad as it gets, that. It really is. I really want to. You heard first time. Will it hurt lots? Yes. Don't know. But I'd only do it that way with your permission. Well, obviously. What are you going to do if she says no? You're going to go round and... You're going to be mad if I don't? Nope. As long as we can fuck normally, I'm happy. So you're not going to be if she won't. Okay, cool. I'll think about it. There is many ways and things to do sexually. You see what I mean about, like, you know, it's difficult to get through. Because I don't know how long I've been recording now. Kind of time loses its essence when you... you know what I mean? There's many ways and things to do sexually. Okay, cool. You get stamps. Nope, Mum got to get me some. Told you. Well, I was seeing if she got any the last 2 days. Is this about... Because I apologise, I don't do the videos close together. So it's a while since I've gone through it, so I can't. But I think it's about her sending him stuff in the mail, like the underwears. Me underwears off the... me underwears. Not yet. I will ask you every couple says till I have what I want in my hands. Yeah, we fucking know you will, dude. Okay, baby, I love you. I mean, he throws that in every now and again, doesn't he? But there's the thing is as well, there's very little charm. Even with Lorne, in his own kind of childish, ridiculous, stupid ways, he was very heavy on the charm, wasn't he? I love you, precious princess. You look adorable, blah, blah, blah. The boys are stupid to... You know, there's not that much of this going on here. It's pretty much... He's going to get what he wants in his vile, disgusting way. And every now and again, he'll throw the L word around. Every now and again. And just to add that little comedy effect, there's the odd little spelling mistake. She's pretty funny. Hey, you there? Hey, you. Hey, what you doing? Nothing, you. Talking to you. You there? You there? Yeah. Said talking to you and you there because you didn't answer. I never had a problem talking to other people, only you because a delay. Why is there a delay? No, it's killing me. You there? Oh, fucking hell, this is getting... Well, it's probably nice to have this little break from the disgusting stuff. Did you do what I wanted today? Here we go again. Waiting for Mum to get 2 stamps. How it feel? How what feel? Did you go to school without panties? Oh, I tried to, but it was weird and didn't. How was it weird? It just was. It just was. Yeah, she's got to repeat it. Okay, baby. Okay, don't be mad. I'm not, baby. Cool. I'm glad thought you would be. No, I'll only be mad if you lie to me. As long as you're honest, I'm happy. I mean, that's the kind of... It's the control, isn't it? You know, the He's trying to get her to be his slave. He's trying to instill a little bit of fear into her. He wants to know she's doing everything that he wants. So that's where I'll only be mad if you lie to me, because he thinks that no matter how much she might avoid buying these stamps or this, that and the other, he's going to eventually get what he wants out of her. So as long as she's telling the truth, he's satisfied with that. I'm not a lie, they suck. I agree with you, cool. No, I run off to KY. Me too. Sorry to keep him. He's a little asshole like his owner. What kind of dog? A pit bull. Wrestling dude. She got ran over a couple of months ago. Oh, that's so sad. I'm so sorry. It's okay, hon. It's part of life. Yeah, but it sucks. Yeah, he's really upset. I love you. Back to the L bombs. Yeah. Where are you? Where you go, baby? Got booted, and Yahoo wouldn't let me on. What you want to talk? What you want to talk about? Anything. You pick. You're the guy. What you been doing? Trying to get the comp to work to talk to you. Mum made me fold some clothes. You there? Want to wash my clothes while you're at it? If you want me to. If you are going to get married, I'm going to. I plan to marry you. When will you be alone? Tomorrow, told you. I meant about what time. They are leaving early and getting back late. How late? Fucking, he's relentless, isn't he? He really is. Like, way after I'm sleeping, maybe. I need to come fuck you. For reals? I don't know. I'd be like to be guaranteed when they... Fucking hell, it's hard work this. I don't know. I'd like to be guaranteed when they'd be back. And make sure we had time and didn't get caught. They're going to a restaurant, then going dancing. Yeah, I don't want to get caught either. Yeah. I want our first time to last a long time. I fucking bet you do. Yeah, that'd be so cool. It'd be real nice if we could stay the night together and cuddle all night. Yeah, that'd be so cool. They'd be gone a long time though. Well, I don't want to lose my job though. I need dollars to whatever that means. You will cost 70 to me. See you. What the fuck is he going on about, man? I wish he was close by. Maybe I need to kidnap you after Christmas. I don't know why he's putting the lol on the end of it. I think he's being fucking serious. How would you explain that to your mum, lol? Don't matter why you say that, because it don't. Well, sooner or later I have to take you back to school. Plus, one of the things they do is find out who you have been talking to on your cell phone. See, I watch a lot of cold case files. Really? Well, you're not too fucking smart with the law aspect, considering you watch shit. Yeah, but I take the phone with me. Your cell phone bill and the phone company will give all that info to cops. One of the things they will do is find out who you've been talking to on your cell phone. I mean, it's funny though, isn't it? Like, I suppose, even though he's very wary about, like, the legal aspects of it, there's no hint. He's not even suspecting that this isn't a real person. I don't think the sort of catfishing was that widespread then, that people didn't, I don't think it was in the mainstream culture enough like it is now. You know what I mean? It's so apart. Like, To Catch a Predator back then had only been out a couple of years, hadn't it? And I don't think everybody knew about it. So some of these people have to do, I suppose, depending on how smart you are, or lack of, how smart you're not, all you have to really do is hear a voice on the phone and you think it's real. Do you know what I mean? They're not too bright, and Dustin certainly isn't. You know what I mean? So how long have we been going for? Right, okay guys, so we've been going about, well, I like to do these videos around about 30 minutes, and 30 minutes of just Dustin speak is just about enough, so I'm gonna leave it there. Quite interesting, I think. As I've said, it's like it's as bad as it gets. It's one of the worst ones, if not the worst one. That line earlier as well about what, administering the alcohol. You know what I mean? I can't really end it on a funny note. We'll just have to leave it there, and eventually I'll finish this fucking thing. We're not that far to go, to be honest. Probably could finish it off in another video. So guys, thank you for listening. Make any comments. I'm sure there's going to be a couple at least. So yeah, guys, thank you very much. Have a good evening. I'll speak to you soon.